Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra September 23, 2024. With the annual Sun-Neptune opposition occurring today, you can feel vulnerable to ups and downs related to reputation or career matters or family and living conditions. You may not know where you stand on an issue or where you're heading, and this state can undermine your motivation levels. Someone in your life may not be on board with your goals or lack of defined goals. You're sensitive about your reputation, and ambiguities about your long-term plans or career can affect your enjoyment of home life. You might struggle with your intuition, unsure whether to trust it, making it an uncertain time for decision-making. In truth, your living conditions, relationship with family, and personal life are strengthening this month, and the current emotional dip is a reminder to adjust your expectations or dreams and goals to match your current situation better. Your search for more meaning is ongoing, and you're bound to deal with speed bumps along the way. The moon's move into your solar house today signals that getting more rest and time for reflection can help center you. A rather challenging day for your personal and romantic life lies ahead of you. This is because the mighty Sun is going to clash with an overpowering Neptune within the sky. You may suddenly feel overly emotional, paranoid, and panicked, so it would be best not to indulge in addictions or libations to take the edge off. Some confusing or disconcerting emotional news will likely pop up, throwing you for a loop and triggering immense anxiety. Don't let the toxic energy get the best of you. Try to meditate, stay grounded, and keep yourself balanced. How do you see your career path? What you once set out to do might be different from what you are currently pursuing. You may have strayed from the original goal, ambition, or desired career path. It will dawn on you as the Sun in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces. You might be surprised by where you are and what you currently do for work. It might be ideal if you ended up on a much better career path. But you might also be shocked and you realize how different your career path has turned out. You are capable of rising above the earthly plane and seeing straight into the future, but it's a vision that can sometimes be quite difficult to share with others. To help merge this talent more practical matters, forge a partnership in, say, your exercise regimen. You can keep the long-term goals in mind and your partner can motivate you on the day-to-day stuff. Together you can shape your goals into reality. Today is going to be positive, notably in terms of your relationships. You will be able to take advantage of this to establish close ties with someone among your family or friends. However, don't rush to be the one that takes the first step because today's vibrations indicate that you should let those close to you take action first. In addition, try to make the projects you have with others progress and exchange viewpoints with those you collaborate with but without radically modifying your plans. Being a better listener doesn't mean changing your own opinion. As she enters her final 3 days in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart, Venus is still facing pushback from life's demands or roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined. However, something special is also brewing on the income, work, and career fronts that is set to explode with potential over the coming weeks. She aims to prioritize balancing work and play while it is still easy to achieve. Chances are just a few tweaks are needed to find the right work and life balance. At the same time that Venus, the planet of love, is just 3 days away from leaving your romantic sector, the Sun is just 3 days away from returning. The Sun will return to put the solar on matters of the heart during Venus' final hours while giving her someone to pass the torch to. Until then, Venus is forging a trail for the planets following in her wake, and to do that, she is confronting old excuses, roadblocks, and barriers, whether real or imagined, in her path. Our eyes in the sky. It's possible that there's been something in your life you've been avoiding, a truth you've kept tucked away, or a part of yourself you've been less than honest with. It could be about a relationship that's not quite right, a habit you've been meaning to change, or even the way you view yourself. We've all been there, right? There are moments when we'd rather turn a blind eye than face what's really going on. But today, the universe is giving you an incredible opportunity to step into your truth and, in doing so, experience a sense of freedom like never before. Think about a time when you finally faced something head-on, even though it scared you. Maybe it was confronting a difficult truth about a relationship, or finally taking action on a goal you had been putting off. At first, it might have felt overwhelming or uncomfortable, but then, something magical happened. Once you accepted that truth, it was like a weight had been lifted. Today holds that same kind of energy. It's inviting you to let go of any illusions or stories you've been telling yourself that are no longer serving you. What would it feel like to be completely honest with yourself, to see your life and your relationships with clarity, and to embrace the reality of who you are? Take a moment to think about what's been on your mind lately. Is there a boundary you've been wanting to set with a friend or family member? Or maybe there's a project at work that you feel needs to be renegotiated. Whatever it is, today is the perfect time to get clear about it. In fact, why not take this opportunity to share your thoughts in the comments? Sometimes, just putting your intentions out into the world is the first step toward making them a reality. By voicing your desires and your truth, you set the wheels of change in motion. Even though today's energy is supportive, it's important to remember that patience will be key. Not everything will be resolved in a single conversation, and there may still be moments where emotions run high. But the way you handle these situations will make all the difference. Have you ever had one of those conversations where things start to get heated, and later on, you wish you had taken a step back before responding? We've all been there. Today is about learning from those moments. By keeping your cool, you'll avoid saying anything in the heat of the moment that you might regret later. Even if tensions rise, staying calm and centered will help you move through the day with ease. Feeling a little restless or frustrated today? It's totally normal with all this powerful energy swirling around. A great way to release any built-up tension is to move your body, whether it's going for a walk in nature, hitting the gym, or even doing some gentle stretching. Physical movement can help clear your mind and bring you back into balance. And here's a little tip: don't forget to stay hydrated. Sometimes, something as simple as drinking plenty of water can make a huge difference in how clear and centered you feel throughout the day. One of the most beautiful things about today's energy is how it highlights your authenticity. Have you noticed how, when you show up as your true self, people naturally gravitate toward you? There's something incredibly powerful about being genuine. It's like it gives everyone around you permission to do the same. By being open and honest, you create a ripple effect of positivity. Think about a time when your words or actions had a positive impact on someone else, maybe in ways you didn't even expect. Today, you have the chance to create more of those moments. By sharing your authenticity, you're not only uplifting yourself but also the people around you. And isn't that what life is all about? Connection, growth, and supporting one another. At work, things are starting to click into place. If you've been feeling overwhelmed or like you've been spinning your wheels, take heart. Today, you might notice that things begin to flow more smoothly. That sense of stress and pressure you've been feeling is starting to lift, giving you the breathing room you need to focus on what really excites you. Have you been waiting for the right moment to dive into a passion project or explore a creative idea? Well, the universe is giving you the green light. With less stress weighing you down, you now have the freedom to pour your energy into what truly lights you up.